The man fresh out, man.
Yeah, I'm fresh out.
Oh man. All right, man. Let's go ahead and move the Charles Barkley, man. This is the last thing we're gonna get to this drama field. Then we can get to some real NBA and some real college, man. Talk some hoops finally, man. But Charles Barkley's funny. I had to talk about this one because it's hilarious. It's hilarious, man. So as y'all know, TNT is they lost their NBA license and all that stuff. And the TNT show that we love with Charles Barkley, Ernie, Kenny, Shaq, ESPN bought that show. They got that show under them now, starting next season. Right. But Charles Barkley, he never liked ESPN. He always used to talk about Stephen A. Smith working 17 different shows in a day. He was like, man, I do one show and make the same amount of money, man. I ain't about to go over to ESPN and work like that. But now he going to ESPN, but he probably not happy about it. So he's just talking trash. And he just didn't like a take that Kendrick Perkins put out there. And this is what he said about it.
He's an idiot and a fool, but he know who he is. What's his name, Shaq?
Which one you talking about?
Kendrick Perkins.
Oh,
he said the Lakers. First of all, the Lakers have had a great 2 weeks. He said the Lakers saved the NBA season. That's because them fools on the other network, which we're gonna be working for next year. That's all they talk about. Let me tell y'all something.
Tell me something.
And first of all, I want all the smoke. I don't whistle when I walk by the
Now, he's
graveyard or
scared.
anything like that.
I don't whistle when I walk by the graveyard.
Right.
I like that.
Hey, man.
I'm stealing that.
Oh,
one.
yeah.
The Lakers are doing great. Got a long way to go. But the reason the season's been going great for the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Y'all just want to talk about the Warriors and the Lakers. They're both doing great. Don't get me wrong. If I turn out to be wrong, I got no problem with that. But y'all are idiots because y'all talk about the Lakers and the Warriors all the time. Y'all don't. The Cleveland Cavaliers have won 12 straight games. The Oklahoma City got the MVP, and they are on fire. Y'all are talking about who's in second place. That's the reason I get pissed. Hey, the Lakers are doing great. I don't mind being wrong. The Warriors are doing great. But that's because you fools on other networks, which we're going to become fools next year. We'll be working on that network. But Oklahoma City and the Cavs been balling for 6 months. Y'all talking about teams that had two great weeks.
Time out. I get what you're saying. But you just went at the whole network.
Because they talk about the same
whole
stuff.
industry.
Whole industry. They talk about the same stuff every single day.
I would have to, but you know, there's
Is there some credit? Is there some credit to be handed out here?
Yes. But don't say basketball's only watching now. First of all, between that and this lame-ass LeBron-Michael Jordan debate, which is lame. I've said for years, the only people talk about LeBron and Michael is people on television who got no talent to talk about anything else. I've been saying that for years. I ain't hanging on to the 90s. I've always said LeBron's great, Michael's great. But y'all talk about it all the time and then got LeBron out there posing, talking about he all mad about being the face of the league. But it makes me mad. The Oklahoma City and the Cleveland Cavaliers are the two best stories in the NBA this year. Congratulations to the Lakers and the Warriors. They've had 2 good weeks. The Cavs and OKC have had 6 great months.
Is that true? The Lakers and the Warriors get talked about all season, but they only had 2 good weeks so far. And OKC and Cleveland been good all season, and no one's talking about them. Is that true?
You know it's true, man, but it's actually a reason why, bro. Those are large market teams. It's just like back when the Knicks was popping. Like, you're going to hear about those large market teams. We hear about the Cowboys been losing for 30 years. I just want to, you know what I mean? They've been losing for 30 years, literally.
Say it again.
You know what I mean? They have been losing for 30 years, and we still hear about the Cowboys, right? Because of marketing. So LA is always good. It's LA from the 80s, 90s era is always going to be talked about. It just
but the NBA did that Obama bailout and got them Luka and Butler to help them out because both the Warriors and the Lakers both was not about to make the playoffs. They did a Obama bank bailout and was like, here is a superstar or a star to help y'all out, man. They gave them a trade.
Well, I mean, I get that, but I mean, they wouldn't have got the trade if Dallas wasn't ready to let them go.
If you get the order, if you get the order to make that trade, hey, look,
is this a conspiracy theory?
No, it is a conspiracy theory.
Oh Lord, okay.
It is a conspiracy theory for sure. That's not a negative word. You said it like it's a negative word, but yeah,
conspiracy, man.
If you behind doors planning something, it's a conspiracy. And
you one of the people to believe the planet is flat.
Yes.
That's all I want to know.
Hey. When I'm walking on the ground, it's flat. I'm sorry.
Okay. Hey,
when I'm driving on this planet, hey, when I drive and do this right here,
listen, man.
When I do that right there, then I change my mind.
Listen, I don't go into GED classes looking to argue with nobody. It's cool.
Right.
You know what? Don't even worry about it. Are you right? Yeah. The earth is flat. Yep.
Earth is flat. Yep. It's a dome over it though.
We're gonna leave that one alone, E.
No. It's a dome over the earth and under the earth. It's a dome.
Hey, Melvin, don't even worry about it. You right.
That's a flat plane.
Hey, listen. You right, man. And hey, listen, you do the North Carolina school district proud.
Hey, but look, I agree with
God for the trade school, boy. Look. Oh,
I agree with Charles Barkley. Too much Lakers, too much Warriors. Even the NBA had to bail them out, man. They could have been done and over with. Their era could have been done. We could have been done with Steph and LeBron and KD all in one season and moved on to the next guys. But they came and got an Obama bailout, man. That's just my thoughts on it, man. Charles is
hey, real quick. Hey, Zoe, did you have court today, bro? He done cut off the braids. He done got his line. Have I been going that long?
Yeah, you really been going long.
Dang, I didn't know what you was talking about. I'm like, I hope I didn't, because I didn't make it.
You know, when we go to court, we get the fresh line.
Yeah, you gotta get clean
the braids out. I got a job, sir. And
you doing good with my life.
I'm caught up on all my child support right now.
Sound like y'all speaking from experience.
Of course.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Now I'm with. I mean, look, I do agree. I agree with both you guys. I agree with everything that Charles Barkley is saying. I think that we should be talking about the Cavs and OKC way more. They're killing it right now, and have been two of the most consistent teams throughout the entire season so far. And honestly, I really don't see that changing anytime soon.
You believe in them for the playoffs?
OKC, yes. Cleveland, let me just wait a little bit more for the Cavs, because playoffs change, things change, teams do things different defensively. I do have them going far in the playoffs, though. I definitely have them going far in the playoffs.
Yeah,
but
OKC?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Dag, I just lost my train of thought.
No,
hold on.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, you good. But I also agree with E. LA, New York, those markets, it's a few others in there. They're not gonna let all these. We don't want to talk about that, but yeah, they get included. They're like fifth biggest. They're not gonna let all these big time markets not be successful. It's too important to the success of the NBA. They just won't, and they won't lean on the smaller markets enough. So I agree with both of you guys. I agree with Charles, and I agree with E.
Facts.
It's hard that. Never mind. No.
Go ahead, Jay. Please.
No.
Please,
you can't do that.
You can't start and be like, you can't do that, Jay.
Go ahead. It's hard to get behind teams in places people don't want to go. Like the people who live in Oklahoma City don't really want to be like. Somebody made that decision for them. Like nobody woke up this morning and say, "Hey, let's go to vacation in Oklahoma City or Cleveland." You know what I'm saying? Like
that is true.
That is true.
Yeah, you're kind of right. You know why I equate this to, just to get my quick plug in. It's just like Kansas City. Kansas City done won 3 Super Bowls. They talk about the Dallas Cowboys more than they talk about the Kansas City Chiefs. And we get every year.
Well, it's a hell of a football team, but not really a great place.
It's not a place that you would live. It ain't a place that you'd be like, you know what?
It ain't even a place I would visit.
Go to Kansas City.
I heard they got some good barbecue.
Nah, that barbecue was stupid. Barbecue is stupid.
Barbecue is good.
I would visit for that.
Yeah,
but it's a place you would visit. You wouldn't stay there.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, like, the big markets are big markets because like the fan bases are passionate, people are there, people care about it. Like it moves the needle. Golden State, like prior to Steph Curry, you ain't no one Golden State fan in your life.
Let me think.
I know. I get your point. I'm not going to challenge that because you're making a point. I'm not going to challenge that
Point
part.
stands. Point stands.
Really
I
your
did,
point.
but point stands.
Yeah.
Point made.
Yeah.
But
up your Warriors.
What and then and so, you know, after the rest of that debacle goes away, they'll go right back to what they were when they got Joe Smith, number 1 picking. You know what I'm saying? So
they did take Joe Smith.
And now they are an anomaly. Like Charlotte can't break that glass ceiling no matter what they do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's tough.
Charlotte.
Yeah,
they just can't. Like they've thrown everything at the wall and nothing sticks. Like
that's true.
And Lamelo,
he'll be out of there in 2 years.
He's talented.
He's good. He's real good.
Say that again. He's what?
He's real good.
But you know, people would like Lamelo would probably be the number 1 jersey seller if he played in LA.
He might be there.
You know what? You know what? He's talented,
and he's probably in top 10 right now.
He's probably talented, but I wouldn't say he's special.
No, he's special. I'm sorry.
He
been special since high school, man.
Yeah,
that kid's
special.
He's
the most special out of them 3 when it comes to that to hooping.
4. You can count the daddy too.
Yeah, all of them.
Now SGA
special. Absolutely. There's nothing else. The MVP of the league shouldn't even be in the conversation. But
SGA special.
Yeah, definitely.
But Oklahoma City still can't break through the glass ceiling either. Like
I think they have to win. They have to win. Their runs won't mean anything. Their runs won't mean it. This run, we're gonna forget about it. And if they don't win within the next 2 years, people are gonna start talking like, okay, yep, this is an underachieving team.
Heavens, no one wants to live in Kansas City.
Yeah, nobody wants to live in. I've never been to OKC, nor do I plan to visit. So I mean, there is some validity to that point, but at the same time, they're going to have to. Teams like that, small market, they're going to have to win. They're going to have to win it all.
Got to win,
it's
bro.
simple as that.
You got to win. You got to win.
But even with them winning, it may last a few weeks, couple months, and then we're gonna forget about them again.
They only got a team because y'all remember how they got that team?
Yeah, there was the New Orleans / OKC. Then
when Katrina happened and they couldn't really play in New Orleans, they held down the Pelicans, and then so as a reward, when the Sonics was looking to move, they got the team. You know what I'm saying? But like Oklahoma, that's college territory. Like they go stupid for their college sports.
Sooners.
Yeah, they do.
Whoever Oklahoma State, like Oklahoma State got crazy fans. They ain't won shit ever. And like I don't remember them winning anything, and they probably have.
They had some runs. I remember some of their players, but yeah, I don't think they won.
Hey Jay, I know you visited Kansas City, and they asked why the crime rate is so high. I'm like, it's really nothing to do there if you really think about it.
Yeah, if it ain't football season, it's time to rob somebody.
Right. Right. I mean, it's literally, it's nothing to do there. So you go places like Houston, LA, Vegas. I mean, just other places. They just got so much other stuff going on there that, you know what I mean? They got more fans. They got a push. You know what I mean? They just small market teams. Unless you're winning, that's it.
But so the big problem that we have here is what Charles Barkley is saying without saying, and he's trying to fix it before they get there, is that ESPN is in the market of creating television and not telling the actual story of what the league is doing.
Right. Exactly.
That's fair.
So that's what he's saying overall.
Yeah.
And he's
not
wrong.
He gonna say it a couple more times before they get over there too.
Yeah, he's not wrong. With them being on TNT and TNT not being like a sports channel, they just come on to do NBA and all that. They can tell the stories of the NBA without any problem. They don't have to push any narrative, even though they do, but not to the greater extent.
Yeah.
When you're on ESPN, and from the time that Greeny get on the TV would get up all the way to the end of the day, whatever the story is, they're pressing it. They're pushing it.
Yeah. But ain't that the same thing that that was having a struggle with when the WNBA was popping last year, when Monica McNutt was telling Stephen A, look, man, y'all going for this story, and y'all not really talking about like basketball in the game. And then like the big story for the WNBA is Caitlin Clark getting mistreated by the other females, which was not really true. But they was running with it at ESPN because it was so big of a deal and a big story, and they wasn't really covering the WNBA for real.
And you know why Stephen A pushed back so hard, Pose?
Because he was in the contract negotiation.
that check he just got.
Exactly.
That check he just got
was crazy too. Y'all see that check?
Oh yeah.
That check crazy. He getting 25. 25 a year? 25 million a year?
20 mil.
So in other words, he made us look bad, and when I mean us, black women look bad, so he could get an extra coin. Bet.
Oh,
hey, Britne, this is gonna sound real mean. That man don't get none shit. Anybody can look bad for that contract.
Hey man, look. Hey,
I didn't know that man had kids. I didn't know he had kids.
Two girls, he got a 2x2. Two girls, two baby mamas.
So two people let him hit it raw with that hairline.
Two young black daughters.
Hey, they see him on TV. They thought he had some bread. They know what the routine is.
Oh, they know he got some bread now.
You know he got some bread.
Somebody about to cometh up.
That bread, hey, when you get your money right, you cut your braids off and get your line up and.
Stephen A liable to show up with cornrows.
You know what I mean? It get different. You might be right. That Britne on you. I didn't see Joe. I was letting you. You know what I mean?
Somebody said that's what LeBron and Stephen A was arguing about. Stephen A had sent LeBron to his barber.
Hey. I think Stephen was low key scared though, because he came on the show today, definitely apologizing, like not apologizing for what he said, but more like he's speaking from a parent.
Exactly. You know what? I wanted to say that.
That's called the high road. High road.
Yeah, but you know what, Jay? I don't blame LeBron for that whole situation. I blame Stephen A. Smith, because if you play around, and pussyfoot around certain things, you go show people how they can treat you. And the fact that Stephen A. Smith won't just come out and call the baby ugly when it's ugly and just be honest about it, but like he'll say stuff like, "Oh, I think Jordan's the GOAT, but LeBron's number 2," or Bronny don't belong in the league, but LeBron deserves this because he gave so much to the league. We should let him have this. Like, he was saying stuff like that instead of just saying, "No, man, this is not right. This is not good." And it goes back to the emperor's new clothes. He's walking around here naked, and he won't tell him he's naked.
So instead of saying the baby ugly, instead of saying the baby ugly, he's saying the baby look like his daddy and the daddy ugly.
Well, you know what's crazy? Much. You know what's crazy? Yeah. The bad part about it is nobody ever really says the baby is ugly.
And nobody ever really says that.
You look at the baby and you be like, okay.
Yeah. Some people don't. But sometimes you do.
Precious.
You gotta say, "Aw."
You gotta tell the emperor that he's walking around here naked. You can't have him out here walking around here blind.
Is that an emperor or a president?
It can be both.
That's cold.
Was you talking about the current one?
Oh, that's cold.
And Britne had to make sure that everybody knew what Jay was talking about.
My bad, Doge. Don't come for me. Don't come for me, Doge.
Mel said, "Don't beat around the bush. Just say it." So
yeah.
Exactly.
And that baby look like his daddy.
You your daddy's son.
Exactly.
Man, they're gonna kill us.
All right, man.